Hey guys, Shadowz here. Back in 2010 and 2011, Epic Games were developing Gears of War 3, the final sequel to the trilogy of a huge, very successful franchise, with really no plans at the time of creating Gears of War 4, or even thinking about what the storyline could be after Gears of War 3 ends. Now right now in 2016, we are going to be seeing the release of Gears of War 4 later this year coming from the Coalition, and looking back at the franchise, there are a few things left unanswered which have the potential to show up as a reference in Gears of War 4. Today I wanted to discuss one of the biggest questions left towards the end of Gears of War 3, which is what could Adam Fenix's data disc contain? There are a few community fan theories out there already relating to what the disc could contain, including important information on the Locust origins, Queen Myrrah herself, and also the Emotion Lambent parasite. Within Gears of War 3 Act 5, once Marcus Fenix finally reunites with his father Adam Fenix, there is a really important cutscene relating to a lot of the storyline plots the community has wanted to know for years.
Marcus, Anya, it's good to see you again. I never thought I would. I'm so sorry about Dom.
Hard to know where to begin, Dad.
Yes. I always wondered what I'd say to you if I ever saw you again. But we always run out of time. Just my insurance. It won't work without command keys. The same failsafe I designed into the Hammer of Dawn. I'm an old hand at mass destruction, aren't I? I've had years to think things over, Marcus. You and Anya, all of you, live your lives to the fullest when this is over. Promise me you'll all do that. No regrets, no looking back.
Yeah, sure, Dad. We better get going.
If the emulsion hadn't reached a critical stage, I might have found a way to save the Locust as well. And they could have gone back underground.
Tell me you don't feel sorry for them.
Responsible, not sorry. It's my fault they're here, Marcus. I failed to stop the emulsion spreading all those years ago. It drove the Locust out of their warrens. I tried to persuade Myrrah to keep her people underground, but they couldn't. So then...
Wait. Did I hear right? The government knew E-Day was coming, and none of you bothered to warn us?
No, just me. Even Prescott didn't know. Not until much later. I had so many ideas. Just too little time.
Dad, stop this. Come on.
Whoa. What else don't we know?
You're a scientific man. Look at this later and try to understand what I wanted to do and what I had to do.
Yo, let's talking more walking.
During this part of the game, we find out that Adam Fenix knew about the Locust and was in contact with Queen Myrrah years before E-Day, as he was tasked with working on fixing the Lambent problem and stopping the emulsion from spreading. The most important line from Adam Fenix here said to bed is the following: "You're a scientific man, look at this later and try to understand what I wanted to do and what I had to do," while handing over a data disc which I think could play a pretty big part in Gears of War 4. Whatever is contained on the data disc itself, it was never confirmed by Epic Games, so this gives the Coalition a huge storyline opportunity to reference the old games in Gears of War 4 and explain officially a lot of the things the community wants to know, like Queen Myrrah, who is she, why is she the Locust Queen but looks to be human, the Locust origins, where did they come from, and explain the Hollows. Adam Fenix had studied the Lambent emulsion parasite for years. He had access to information exploring the effects of emulsion from 100 years ago. He also knew about Queen Myrrah's origins and possibly the Locust as well. When Baird finally looks at the content on the data disc, this is some of the things he could potentially find out, but it could also be anything really. The Coalition have a chance to bridge the gap between Gears of War 3 and Gears of War 4 with this data disc. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below what you think Adam Fenix's data disc could contain. The idea of a sequel to Gears of War 3 before Gears 4 was announced last year sounded like it could be something impossible to pull off. Since seeing the Gears of War 4 teaser gameplay at E3 2015, it seems like the Coalition could be creating a future for the franchise with this game, and with Adam's data disc, it could be what leads us to Gears of War 4 in the storyline and in the timeline. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you on the next one.